do I have enough light there? People, can you see me? There you go. Yeah, can you see me, people? Okay. Hello, my name is Akiller Rights, and I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. But this is something near and dear to my heart that I want people to do if they can. You know, you have a lot of kids out there in the system. You know, what I would like for people to do this holiday, to, if you can, to adopt a child. You know, because during the holidays, it's most precious that you have somebody that cares and loves you. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you a little story about myself. You know, my parents, they were knuckleheads. You know, they didn't want me and stuff like that. And somebody took me into their home, and you know, and most of the time, I was treated pretty fair. But you got, kids out there don't have nowhere to go. You got kids on the street all over the world. You know, adopt somebody and give somebody a chance in life, and provide for them. You see, we got a lot of parents. You know, and that's what I have a problem with. We got a lot of parents. They don't, you know, they're not. You know, they have the kids, and then the kids makes them mad about one little thing, and they don't want them anymore. And I think that's pretty sad, especially around the holidays. You know, people want to be loved and admired and everything. And I don't care whether it's a boy or a girl. You know, it's just bad to, you know, adults are homeless and kids, but especially kids. You know, I don't care what color you are. And another thing I want to say, uh, you know what? People trip off of people being lesbian or gay and about adopting kids. Long as they don't, you know, long as they don't teach the kid that, I don't have no problem with them adopting, you know, kids, boys or girls. You know, give them a loving home. That's what the whole thing is all about. And it's just, because, like I said, to be in this world and be not loved, it's just unforgiving sometimes. And, you know, wow. Just give a poor kid a chance. You know, sometimes people just want little babies, you know. But like I say, you got 5 and 10 years old. You know, you got the age from 5 to 10. You know, give them a shot and bring them in and love them. Because like I said, you know, sometimes the system all over this world, in some of these, no, a disturbing story to me was kids had to keep their stuff when they are in like foster care in a trash bag. That's really sad, you know. You know, we need programs for. Uh, we need programs where a kid doesn't have to put his or her belongings in a trash bag. That's really sad and sorry. And you know, sometimes when you get into foster care, you know, sometimes you got people that can act an idiot and be beating on kids and stuff like that. But you know, for the most part, you know, I'm gonna say it like this. You know, if you can do it, do it. Adopt them, give them a chance, give them a loving home and stuff like that, because it's needed. You know, and some people should think about, what if, you know, what if that was them that didn't, you know, didn't have parents that loved it, that didn't care. People sometimes they don't even think about that, but we should, especially around the holidays where it's very sad. Because around here I didn't see some, you know, I see kids, you know, I see kids on the street every day, and I think that's just bad and crazy and not right. Well, what's happening when we have a kid? But the holidays are, you know, that's the time. And like this, I was at once, you know, somebody took me in they didn't adopt me, which made me mad. That's one thing I wanted to say. It pissed me off because, I was around the family all that time, and they didn't think about adopting me, and I was, I was a ward of the court, and that's something you don't want to be. Mm-mm. So I know how, a kid feels when he goes through when he goes through foster care sometimes. And and I'm gonna say it like this: we do have some monsters in foster care. You got men and women, beating on kids and doing kids wrong. But I'm not even gonna get into all that. I'm getting into the more happier moment, because there are some good American people and some good people around the world that can adopt somebody. And I'm imploring them to do it because it's good. It's good to bring a kid happiness around these days. Okay, everybody wants to. A lot of people, what we want, especially when it comes to a lot of things, we want to be happy, and that's what it's all about. And I thought about it. I'm not gonna be doom and gloom all the time because it don't take that. You want some happiness in your life. Power to the people. Power to the people. And like I said, I just implore some, people that can do it to do it. You know, share some of that love. Share some of that love, and give a person some hope. And we always talk about hope and faith. Give a young person some hope and faith. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's nothing more rewarding than watching a kid that didn't have much to raise, to raise him or her up. That's a very rewarding thing. Give that child a chance to be a man, a great man or a great woman. You can always talk about the uglier side or something, but I want to talk about the lighter side. It's just, it's just great. And I'm gonna say it like this: if I wasn't taken in, I wouldn't be here today. Because I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. I was when I was coming up, I was too small. I had a couple of health problems. I still have a couple of health problems now. It would have been, I'm very grateful that somebody took me in. And they gave me they gave me a good living. It's a couple of things I didn't like about what they did, but I just saw it like that. I was one of the very lucky ones, and like I say, wow. No, it just breaks your heart to see kids on the street. But the other thing I want to say is, sometimes people want to take in that perfect baby. But I'm saying there's some people out there, and I will give them a really fist power to the people, where you can take somebody into, like I'm gonna say it like this, like drug babies and stuff like that. That's even more rewarding where you can take somebody in that really has a real bad problem and help him or her to grow up. And I done seen a couple of stories on Sports Center and stuff like that, and the news. We got to keep on doing it because we don't need people on the street like that. And sometimes and I'm saying we don't really need nobody on the street. It just baffles me about how things get so bad, and people, I just can't fathom that. We got somebody out there on the street don't have nowhere to go. We need to do, first of all, I'm going to say it like this, America and around the world, people need more money. We sit there and trip off of this and trip off of that, but we need more money. You spend all that money trying to get robots to do all that work. Give the people more money around here. And we need to develop more programs that are beneficial, beneficial to people. And I'm just saying, because sometimes some of these programs, it's not enough to live off of. And it's just so surprising more people aren't homeless and stuff like that and don't have nowhere to go. You know, people need, I'm gonna say it like this: instead of raising taxes, put some more money in people's pockets so they can live. And it's like I say, people always want to say, "Well, it's a color thing." It ain't no color thing. People need to, people that's in power need to think. Because you got congressmen, they're getting, $450,000 a month and stuff like that. Yeah, and they're doing nothing. You know, devise more laws, devise more programs where people don't have to be on the street. Because, like I said, that's really bad when you got a country, and not just a third world country. Right here, you got a lot of people on the street and don't have nowhere to go. How do we get there? What's the real problem? We should have free housing sometimes. You know, you got these rich people. They're not paying no taxes on nothing. Subsidize that and make sure somebody has somewhere to go. Make sure kids and people that don't make so much have somewhere to go. And it's like I said, it's not about people say, well, and I'm looking at certain things. I always ask myself, well, that's even fair. I say that's not fair to have this stuff done, but it is being done. And like I say, it shouldn't be. And like I say, a lot of people around here, they could help somebody. And I'm not just saying about the government, because like I say, regular people can help somebody. I'm saying this holidays, like I was saying yesterday, feed somebody. If you have some extra, feed somebody. Not, and sometimes you don't have to take it down to like the Goodwill or something like that. Sometimes I'm gonna say it like this. I know some people, they'll stop on the spot and give somebody something to eat. Sometimes you don't have to always pay money out your pocket. Feed somebody. You got some people out there, they don't know where to turn to. Oh, what's up, Joe? How's it going? I'm talking about, um, homeless and feeding them. Like I said, like I said, sometimes instead of giving a drug addict some money, you know what you can do for him or her? You know, if some of them, if they're not really too bad off, take them to the place and help them to get help, especially around these days. You don't have to give them money. Just take them to a place that and get some help. Shelter or something like that. We should never have all these people out there on the streets during the holidays. And like I said before, we shouldn't have. Oh, you don't. Oh, okay, okay. I don't have no problem with that. Cause now my wife, she said it's Thanksgiving every day. She don't really trip off the holidays like she used to. Because sometimes around the holidays like this, it's all about money. So I understand where you're coming from, Joe. Because like I say, after Thanksgiving, which I think is crazy and just unforgiving, is they have like Black Friday and stuff like that. And some of that stuff is overpriced. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, you were right about that. You got cars overpriced. You got toys overpriced, and then we run to that stuff like sheep. You are exactly right, Joe. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, yeah. We got other. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You- you- Yeah. You're right. I don't disagree with you at all. Like I say, that's what I'm talking about. Thanksgiving we should be coming together, and that's my thing right there. And that's what I said. We got all this. Like I say, we got all this crap on Thanksgiving. And one of my viewers, Joe, and I thank you for saying anything. Me and him agree. It's Thanksgiving. We say it's about our families, but sometimes no, it's not. It's about that almighty dollar. Why do things have to always be about the mighty dollar? Christmas or some of these other things. But like I said, like I said, bring somebody in, love somebody, care about somebody. I don't, like I said, it's just really crazy how things go in life. And that's what I wonder sometimes. Why one person get a shot and another one don't? One person starts at a certain point in life and another one don't. And sometimes, it's not and another thing. Around Christmas, we shouldn't be so divided. America and places around the world, we're so divided. We don't really care about each other like we should. Now that's the real problem. Why we can't come together? Hmm. Yeah. I'm just wondering about that. Why we can't come together and do what we need to do? We're too busy tripping over what color you are, what race you are. It's not about that. Thanksgiving is about giving to your fellow man. Give it to your fellow one. You know, drop your differences and come together. Don't let other people miss. Don't let things in life that's going south. That don't have to include you. People, we need to, like Joe was saying, and I love what he said. It's about blessing, and I don't care what religion you believe in, and what you think about other things. Drop that, you know, drop all that petty stuff, and make sure your brother and sister all around the world have a happy Thanksgiving. That's what it's all about. Hmm. Give and it shall be given. That's even in the Bible. Some people are less fortunate than others. But people that have need to start giving. And I'm not gonna say about always money wise. You know, you can help a person by just telling him or her hello. You can give Thanksgiving to him or her by sometimes just doing something. Because sometimes around the holidays, people. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. People around the holidays, around the holidays, people do certain things so they can get noticed. And I say that's pretty sad. You can do that. You can do this kind of stuff way before the holidays. Okay. Some people want to, they want to give out a turkey around this time, and they ain't never really give out a turkey before. No, and certain people gonna publicize. We're gonna have news things gonna publicize feeding people. How come you couldn't feed them way before this? How come you can set this stuff up way before this? You know, don't wait till Thanksgiving. I don't have a problem with people that do this year round because I give thanks to people that do this stuff year round. They ain't wait till Thanksgiving to feed somebody and care about somebody. They do it all year round, and that's a God blessing that can never be taken away. But I'm just saying sometimes, where is the togetherness? Why are we so divided? Hmm. Who figures that out? Hmm? And really, I didn't really know that we was so divided on certain things, and we shouldn't be, because we should be hugging and loving our brother and sister. And I'm not gonna try to go off on too many negative things today, because I'm gonna try to make it more happier thing. And like I say, I always say, oh, that's my slogan. Open up your mouth, and like I say, open up your wallet too, because somebody needs your help. And you know, and like I say, if you waiting for some of these governments to do it, it's really gonna be pretty sad. Okay, it's not gonna get done because they're not for that. Some people are for only themselves. hmm And the other thing I want to talk about is this, you know, this, and I'm gonna say it, LeVar Ball. All the stuff that you have, your son's gonna do the stupidest thing, go out there and steal from the store. You should be very grateful that anybody did anything. Okay, so you know, because everybody know it's all about you. You're not fooling nobody. It ain't about them boys and it ain't about your wife. It's about you. And like I say, I'm still hearing. And man, give people them shoes. Give them the shoes that you promised, LeVar. And I'm not just saying your name to try to get no views, but that's despicable. That means you lied. And then the president, he did do your boy a favor, even though it was a publicity stunt. Because that all that stuff was. This is a publicity stunt. But be grateful your son is there with you. Okay? Because some people, you know, their sons and daughters is not going to be there. And sometimes when you do something that's stupid, because your son did do something stupid. He did. He's old enough not to be doing that stupid childish. It's not childish because he's not no child. He's a grown man. And like I said, you don't have to show no thanks to the president, but tell the people you're sorry. Because you embarrassed. And like I said, your son basically what he did, he embarrassed, he embarrassed the people, my people. And stop, because I'm gonna tell it like this. Y'all think because y'all, and like I say, I'm not racial or nothing like this, but you guys feel because y'all light skinned and got a little money, y'all gonna get away with everything. You got a hard road coming. And plus, I'm gonna say it like that boy shouldn't be taking nothing. Look what he got. Look what you done help provide for him. And then you gonna back him up like that? That kid's an idiot. And you're an idiot for letting it go. And then you gonna make yourself look bad with instead of there laughing like it's funny? Wow. You know, and like I said, I'm gonna say it like this: whether you're rich or poor, people gotta start making sure the kids are raised right. Okay. Sometimes, you get a couple of more breaks because you got some money, but you gotta make sure, and that's what I want to talk about too. Have some integrity. Have some forethought. You know, before you go out there and steal from a country. Then the president got to bring his butt into it, where it just makes it a clown show, and all it does is make black people look bad. They already have a stigma on us anyway. And bruh, I'm gonna say it like this: it's not about you and your family. And sometimes, and I say it every day, the media need to be kicked in the face about what they report. You too busy worried about LeVar, and that's another thing. I'm sick of hearing about Trump and LeVar Ball. You know, I'm not a hater like that, because I really don't care. But that's all we hear about: LeVar Ball and Trump, every day, all day. You know, and like I say, LeVar, they just making a mockery of you and your family. They don't give a crap. and you just got yourself in a little bubble, you know, you got yourself in a bubble, got your tail up your behind because you think you think you're better, you think your sons are better than anybody else. No, they're not. They're just regular. It's got a break, and somehow people have taken, certain people have taken a liking to them because, you know, sitting up there making money off them. Nobody wants to be laughed at like that. You got to think about that. You want your kid to be laughed at because that a lot of this stuff is a mockery. And like I say, I'm gonna tell you personally, you're supposed to be a dad. When your kids do certain things like that, you're supposed to punish them, not say, "Well, it's just a thing. It's just a thing." They ain't no better than nobody else. And I'm not jealous. When it comes down to certain things, you have to teach your kid what's right. And I don't care how old they get. When they do stuff wrong, get on them. And plus, take that Maserati away. Take something away from him and teach him a lesson. Sometimes, me myself, when my kids do something wrong, I get on them. I don't care how old they get. They're not going to get away with certain things because it's an embarrassment on the family. And the other thing I want to talk about is one last thing. Baker Mayfield, you're not sorry. No, that's another thing I want to say. When people do certain things, because they get caught, they want to say, "Well, I'm sorry," or this or that. No, you're not. Baker Mayfield, you're not sorry about grabbing your crotch. You on national TV. You're on national TV. You shouldn't be grabbing your crotch. And plus, like I said, you sitting up there thinking you too big. Why your butt sitting on that bench then this? Huh? You did that to yourself. Nobody made you grab your crotch. Don't be grabbing your crotch on national TV and telling people F you. Grow up. Be more mature. And you could cause your team a loss. Who's gonna play now in your stead? Who? Hmm. Wow, that just takes the cake right there. That is another thing. Some people think they're better than others and more privileged than others because they got a few more bucks. Wow, it's not supposed to be like that. And like I say, I understand. We are created equal, but that don't mean when it's all said and done, we're gonna be done equal. That's a big thing right there. Am I gonna be done equal? No, no, it don't seem so. Wow. Like I say it more times. Power to the people. Power to the people. Take stuff back. Don't. And I say it every day. What's going on, America? What's going on? Because the only way things get better is we start speaking up and doing and make sure things are done. That's the only way things are going to get better. I say I appreciate people, I reverence people, and I honor people. And I want to say like this. People, please subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to get represented by YouTube so I can keep going. Because like I say, you get sponsors, you can do a lot more. I'm still gonna do what I do, but people help me get to 100 subscribers. I still got a long way to go, but hit that like button if you like what I'm saying. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so I can get to my goal. I'm at 16 now. I gotta, hit that button to subscribe to my channel. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be on regardless, but I need your help in subscribing. And people around the world, you can subscribe to is akillerrights23. Subscribe to my channel. Get me to 100. It would be greatly appreciated and greatly honored. I'll still be here fighting and informing. That's my thing. Akiller Rights signing off. Bye bye.